Hey air signs, this is Rose with what used to be called the Budding Intuitive. I've changed the name to Rose Soul Journeys, so don't let that confuse you. I am pulling 3 oracle cards from 3 different decks to kind of check in with where you are energetically and spiritually speaking, and then we're going to do some tarot around money and career, love and friendship, and then there's going to be a wild card, so whatever lessons want to show up today for you to work on, right? Who doesn't want to know that, right? Ha ha. Anyway, I'm going to pull one from this deck. We've got tapas. Okay. Let me see what's on the other side. That is my yogic path deck, and I'm going to try not to waste too much of your time shuffling here. Usually I will pre-pull these, but for some reason today I felt like doing this all on camera, so I hope you can bear with me if you need to rush it, forward just to get to the point where we do the reading. No worries. I just wanted you to witness me doing the shuffling today. Don't know why, because I normally don't worry about that kind of thing. So let's see. So we're going into Libra season, right? At the end of this month. Or not at the end of this month, what am I saying? In a few days. What it is? It's the 18th of September today. All right, Spirit, one card, please, from Archangel Metatron deck for our air signs. So I'm trying to decide while we're doing your reading if I'm actually going to I may do an extended, depending on what shows up, like if it gets juicy. We need to pull more cards around specific questions. I'll do an extended. I'm just going to do a wait and see on that for now. So one more shuffle, and then we'll have all your oracles out, and we'll go from there. Looks like so far, looking at discipline, tapas is discipline yoga. And the red is showing up, the root chakra is showing up, safety, strength, and power. So it looks like you are becoming more disciplined in the way you create financial stability, and not just financial stability, security in your life, something feeling safe, grounded, rooted. 50, and it is the 55 card, that Archangel Metatron deck. Okay, one more to round out the message, please. So tapas, if you're not familiar with yoga, is about the disciplinary type practices and devotional practices we do as yogis. And it's something we can do. We can call it kriya, or we can call it sadhana. Kriya are things a series of breath practices, mantras, chants, poses, meditations that we do over and over again. Kriya is to purify ourselves, to create a more peaceful state, a higher consciousness state. And sadhana is doing it on a daily basis. Every day we do it at the same time, we do the same thing, and often we have someone guiding us through that. So could be, sorry, the cat's already starting. Okay, hang on. I apologize. The cats always want to join us for these readings. This time it's Luke, and it's usually not Luke, it's usually Lucy. This is Lucy's brother. So, and here we've got a cat on this card, the Hunter. Isn't that interesting? I'm probably going to read this one for you. This is the only one I'll read. This is a very clear message to me. This is discipline around creating security for yourself. So this is like a past, present, kind of future-ish kind of energy, past, present, future. But it's all very close-knit. We're not talking deep into the past or way into the future. We're talking month or two, maybe at the most 6 months to a year, okay? So you'll know, you'll resonate. So air signs, you are becoming more disciplined around maybe it is your finances, maybe it's around some other security, whatever brings us security in our lives. Maybe that's relationships with people that help us to feel more secure, finding new opportunities that make us feel secure. So you're doing the work, like you're really being disciplined about it, and that's very cool. These are all upright, which I love. Let's find the Hunter and read it, okay? And then we're going to pull tarot on career and money, finances for you, and see more in depth. because it already has a little bit of a tie to finances. It doesn't have to be finances, but it could be involved. The hunter is number 27, and that's a 9 in numerology. 9s are about endings, bringing like tying up loose ends and bringing things to an end. I almost pulled up the wrong, I started reading the wrong page here. The hunter. The essence of the hunter is before the dawn. Here, I'll show it to you closer so you can see. Can you see his face? It's hard to see it, but there's a face right here. Bird wing, like a leopard, a black leopard, or a puma in the background. Deer antlers. All kinds of stuff in there. There are more things in there than I can discern right now. Anyway, so I just wanted you to see it more closely. It says, before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted into the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. I gotta tell you, these are some amazing cards. You're being disciplined, you're starting to feel financially stable, or not, I keep saying financially, and that just keeps coming out of my mouth. Stable. This is about stability, strength, courage, power, feeling more empowered, possibly, from your root up, or from your root chakra up, and that's a great thing. But you're also, this is like a card of knowing where you're going, knowing what you're going at, what you're hunting, what path to follow to find success. So you're really on the right, like you're very much in alignment, this feels like. I love this since I'm a Libra, so I'm trying to, the message is for me as well. So it says to rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. Rely on your own skills. So I'm backtrack a little bit because I said something about having others in your life that make you feel more secure when it's really about you bringing yourself security, you empowering yourself, disciplining yourself to be self-empowered. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. Oh my gosh. It's like you're getting your shit, quite honestly, air signs, it sounds like you're getting your shit together. Around creating security for yourself and being a recovering codependent. This feels very like, I love the way this feels. This feels strong. Like you can do anything you want to do. You've survived. You've actually developed a lot of survival skills on this hunt to freedom, to success, to empowerment. And you've done it through some type of discipline. And what is discipline? So maybe you became more disciplined with the way you spent your money or saved your money, or the way you looked for a job, or the way you looked for security. Okay, let's put this up here. Let's get you some tarot. Let's use light seers for the, let's see, we're going to start with money, finances, career, and get some basic information. And again, I'm still trying to decide whether I should do an extended or not. I may just do everything in this reading and leave it at that. Let's see, so money, career, finances. What do we need to know, Spirit? Money, career, and finances. I shouldn't say money and finances are the same thing, I guess. Finances and career. All right, final shuffle. Sorry for the long shuffling. shows up underneath the surface? We've got an Aquarian showing up here, Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone maybe being a little harsh in some way. And we'll know more about what that means. I may have to pull a card on what that is about. The Queen of Swords is very discerning in the upright, a little not emotional about her decision making, and in the reverse there can be some speaking before thinking kind of energy. One more, please. Oof, why? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of, what is all this going on up here? Yikes. Okay. So, change is coming, the Wheel of Fortune, right at the core of the reading. So this, something around this, your finances, career, right? And you apply it where you want, whether this is just finances or career or both. The energy is going to pick up where we're headed. It's going to talk about where we're headed. Money's here. We've got 2 Pentacles, 4 Pentacles. We've definitely got some money cards in the reading. But you also got emotions as well showing up. Money and emotions, right? So at the core, air signs. We've got change, fated change, divine timing change. And this change is causing some feelings of loss, confusion, frustration, feeling as though you're not winning at this game, that maybe you've been manipulated in some way, financially speaking, or in your career. So this, to me, if we're talking finances, this feels like you've lost. And it was meant to happen, it seems. So there's a little karmic energy here, right? There's something you're learning here. There are lessons that you're learning around money, finances, career. It's made you feel a little bit out of sorts, you know. There may even be a little bit of comparison thinking here as well. You're to the left of you. You've got the 2 of Pentacles trying to find balance in your money and home, balancing home and money, home and career. It's a wishy-washiness energy in the reverse. It's can't decide. Can't make a decision around money, career. Something's keeping you a little out of balance here, and it's probably around money, finances. Maybe you're not making enough. Because look at him. He's very worried. It feels like he's lost. It could even feel like game playing to some extent. So let's see. I'm not seeing another person here other than the Queen of Swords. It's made you a little grouchy, all right? Made you a little grouchy, a little forthright. In the 3 of Cups energy, this is in your conscious placement. So let me back up here. This is the placement of limitation. What's limiting you is it feels like you don't have enough money. Like you're paying Peter, or borrowing from Peter to pay Paul kind of energy, right? And this card is the card of what is blocking destiny, what is blocking this karmic change from coming in. So something good wants to come in. So maybe in the way you're thinking that is keeping you blocked in some way. And I can relate to that, right? What air sign can't, yeah? 3 of Cups in your conscious placement is one of feeling, like you are enjoying some time with friends, friendships in your conscious place. This is this is something that's in your conscious placement, meaning you're thinking about this consciously. So maybe you're thinking about friendships or collaborations with friends in finances and career. So maybe you're working with friends, or you want to work with friends. Let me see if I can get a clarifier on that Three of Cups. Okay, one card, please. One card, please. Something has not felt good in the conscious placement. Something around friendship. Are friendships affecting your finances and career in some way? Something deceptive? Whoa, air signs, I'm not sure. Looks like we are in the finances and career part of your reading. So if you're maybe working with friends, there has maybe been some deception that has created some discord between you and your friends or your friend partners. Or maybe, I don't know, could be maybe you borrowed money from a friend. Maybe this isn't your energy. Somebody feels deceived. You're going to have to take it as it resonates. In your subconscious placement, sorry, you can't see that, is your Four of Pentacles. In your subconscious, which is probably not that subconscious, there is a need, there's a letting go energy here. Four of Pentacles is about creating a stable foundation, which you were talking about in this red card and the 55 card. What are we letting go of here? This could be about you really concerned about saving money, spending money, managing money, and trying to manifest more money. Honestly, that's what it is. It comes down to you trying to manifest more money. And that Magician says you can. Because now, and then in the near future outcome placement, you got the Ten of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. This is a happy card, that something good is coming financially. So maybe what is this? Ten of Cups. Whoa! Well, not interested in that guy, but he flew out. Wow. Could you get any more of a counter card to the Ten of Cups? Whoa, air signs. What I thought initially was a really good outcome card for the near future might be toxic in some way. It might be unhealthy or codependent in some way. Oof. I am not digging that. I think I want another card, don't you? Why the devil? And this could be a Capricorn. As we know, it's a Capricorn card, but it literally could be a very toxic situation that becomes codependent. Wow, it may, okay, whoa. So this is a card of being together with somebody, and we're talking finances, career. So I want to talk more about this as a card of being happy in some partnership. And that's why I thought this is going to be good, something good coming your way, some good partnership. But you got the Devil, and then you got the card of the Nine of Pentacles. This is this is something about this situation is going to rock your self-esteem. It's going to bring self-doubt. Like your confidence is going to be rocked for some reason. Why? Can you tell us why? Because there are things that are hidden here. Are you going to tell us? Some father figure involved? Wow, this is getting complicated. I think if I do an extended, we'll talk more about that. Wow, that's heavy. That's heavy. I would caution you on any partnerships coming in that involve friends, Okay, here's the message I'm getting, because they're pointing to me, they're guiding me to both these cards. They're both Cups cards. They're both cards of emotion. They're saying if you're having some partnership that comes through a friendship, be careful. You're getting some warning cards, some red flag cards. The broken heart, the stabbed heart, someone's being a little deceptive and underhanded here. And even though initially it's going to feel like a good fit, like you're going to have 10 of Cups energy, happy, 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 we're wrapped in a rainbow together. But then here comes the toxicity, and it's going to work. It's going to there's a phrase trying to come up there. It's going to wear down your self-worth, your identity, your confidence, and you're a confident person. But it's going to rock your confidence a little, and it's because there's something hidden. Something's hidden here around this opportunity or this money coming in. If it's money coming your way, there might be some, what is the word I want, please, Spirit? Strings attached. Strings attached. Look at the strings attached. There might be strings attached to. So if someone's offering you money, just giving you money, and it's a friend, I would be just take into consideration that there's going to be something expected of you. Wow. This is not what I expected, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me finish this, because I don't want this to go on forever. I'm probably going to go 45 minutes, so we're good. How you feel about this situation here, this divine timing, this change coming in. There is change. You got that 55 change around your stability. And this is probably, for me, it feels like good change coming in, but there's warning signs here showing up big time. How you feel about these feelings of loss, disappointment, and you're up in your head about it, or you're feeling a very scattered energy. So air signs, look at all these swords. Feeling off kilter enough to get angry, to maybe speak harshly. How you feel about this financial instability or instability around career is a little off. Like there's some really scattered energy involved, like lack of focus, which isn't that interesting. You might feel scattered around this energy, but in the beginning you've got, I'm disciplined, I'm stable, I know where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I want. So there's a lot of confidence in the first three oracle cards. And yet over here about this, you feel really disjointed in your energy. You might even be feeling a little bit mentally insane or mentally insecure, like a mentally, I want to say unstable, but I don't want to make it sound like you got to go to the funny farm or anything. It's just, it may be the way you're feeling. Can't quite get a handle on your thoughts. The Queen of Wands energy is the surrounding energy, the outside energy of the whole situation, and it's the Queen of Wands energy. So I'm thinking this Queen of Wands is about almost like since this is energy outside of you, could this be other people's input? So we're talking, since friends are showing up, friends circles, emotions, this could be a feeling of disempowerment too, this Queen of Wands. Disempowerment, demotivated, uninspired. Also like feeling like a failure, or afraid of, here's what I think it is, a fear of people seeing you as a failure. Because you're not making enough money, or you're not making the right kind of money, or you're not in the right kind of career. There's worry. I think this feels more like worry about what other people are going to think about what you're doing. And this could be the energy of people actually making judgments about what you're doing. Let's see if I can get a card on that Queen of Wands. See if they want to give us something. Unless I've hit it on the nose. If I haven't hit it on it. Yeah, it's about work. It's about how people see what you're doing. How you're going about earning your money. Honing your skills. This is like other people's opinions about it at this point. And maybe even a little bit of a snarkiness about it. Ain't none of our business, right? That's outside energy. So I really, let me see. Yeah, people, yeah, isn't that interesting? People seeing as what you're doing around your own career and finances as not the right thing. Wow. Who do they think they are, right? It's your life. It's your life. Your hopes and fears. Regret. Let me ask. So this sounds more like a fear to me, or it looks more like a fear to me. Cups, Five of Cups are around regret and sadness, anxiety and worry. So your fear is that you're going to regret something around money, career, and the fear is you're going to be, again, you're afraid there's going to be doubt. There's a lot of worry here. This is a lot of fear around regretting something, feeling anxious about something, like you're not going to get what you're worth. It's going to be codependent in some ways. Again, this can be a card of the Judgment card, and the reverse can be doubt. Lots of fears, doubts, worries here. All right. The summary of the whole reading is quite interesting. The summary is, and I had pulled clarifiers on the Queen of Cups, right? So as a summary, this whole reading, the energy of what we've been talking about, is the Queen of Cups she's not listening to her intuition. She may not be sharing her emotions freely. Feelings of insecurity, maybe a need to listen more, especially internally. Trying to be more rational. Like this is like someone, I think I just mentioned this a moment ago, an unstable emotional, mental body right now around money, careers, managing your finances. Wow, sorry, I have something in my eye. And more fear. So summary is, this has made me emotionally a little bit unstable. I feel trapped by my thoughts around this. I feel trapped in this situation. I've planted a lot of seeds. I've done a lot of waiting. I've tried a lot of things. Unfortunately, they may have been fear-based things. So planting seeds around fear can bring in more fear, which is what it did. Two of Swords, refusing to make any kind of move here. So there's a real energy of stuckness around career and finances. Worried that there's a worry of making decisions here. Like, I've tried all this stuff. It's brought up a lot of fear, a lot of worry about regret, doubts, self-worth issues showing up here. And then to top it all off, we've got the slow-moving Knight of Pentacles coming up at the end there. So you're moving at a slow and steady pace towards stability. But the path has been fraught with worries, fears, things hidden. I'm not sure what this toxic situation is over here for you. So what I'm going to do for the extended, and before I do the extended, I'm going to do the second half of this reading, which is around love, and maybe pull a wild card just to see what wants to show up. So in the extended, I'm going to pull a card or two for each sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And It's going to be specifically around, I really would like to know more about what this toxic situation is, so we will clarify, okay? So stay tuned for, let's see, we're going to do love now. Alrighty, air signs. Let's do the love portion of this reading. I'm going to put one, maybe two. I'm going to look at the relationship message of these cards and see what we have in store for relationship. If they do come in reverse, I am going to read the protection message, okay? Because that's the message you'll need to hear. All right, please, for the air signs, a message around relationship. Oh, well, all right. Wow. All right, they wanted me to take 3. All right, so let's see. Not for you, number 6 card. 36 card is a 9 in numerology, come to the edge, and then 9 and 4 is 13, so that's a 4 card. I just wanted to see if we have any synchronicity here. So not for you. Since we are talking about love, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but let me see if there's anything we need to talk about. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both sakes. For every pot, there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. I'm reading from the book because I know this is okay. So if you are in a relationship, or maybe you just met someone, you might want to see if there are any red flags that you are not acknowledging. Because we see them, but we'll ignore them, right? Come to the edge is a card of face the fear and do it anyway. But let's see in a relationship message what they have to say. That's the basic message. 36 relationship message is, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. Isn't it interesting that we've got some counter energy here? Something isn't for you in love, or maybe even friendship. We'll get more tarot to suss it out. And come to the edge is talking about letting yourself be seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. So this is, to me, saying there's something not for you, right? Something that maybe is going to be toxic in nature in some way, or a lesson to be learned. And you may go ahead with this anyway, right? Even though you hear this message. But there's something else to take a leap of faith about. And it's probably a leap of faith toward showing people who you truly are instead of who... what's coming to me is who you used to be, or who you used to pretend to be. And I don't know where that came from. Observer. This is about getting a different perspective around relationship. And they're all in the upright, so you're getting all of the... So you may be leaving one behind and coming to somebody new. Somebody new may come into the picture. So 48, 49, relationship message. You just can't see, sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to a higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself and others and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Wow, this is an interesting story. I would like to know what is not for you. Where will you be taking this leap of faith that is going to require you to have a higher perspective? It's like a little like, let's see, what cards shall we use here to suss out your love message? We'll go with the angel wisdom, okay? Interesting cards. Not for you. Come to the edge and observe. Come on, Spirit, let us talk about, what is this about? This is love reading, right? This is for love. What's going on in the love life? So I'm going to do a reading that talks about you, them, and the two of you. You, them, and the two of you. What is coming in love, Spirit? What is coming in love? Underneath the surface, you got a King of Wands kind of energy. Why is he in the reverse? So whatever this past underlying energy is, could have been a toxic relationship with a King of Wands type energy, somebody charismatic, somebody fun to be around, maybe even, but a little bit angry nonetheless, a little bit impulsive. Somebody was toxic. Somebody was in their ego. You might be breaking away, not for you, from this toxic person. Here's your Two of Pentacles. You had that in the finances and career. Probably a connection between, look, and it's interesting, you're getting pentacles. All these pentacles. OMG, air signs. All these are pentacles for your love part of your reading. Isn't that interesting? I think that's really interesting. Holy goodness. And more pentacles, and more pentacles. Can I just say holy shit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pentacles cards in the love reading. Can we say your finances are affecting your love life, air signs? What the frig is happening? Oh my goodness. What is going on? At the core, Two of Pentacles. Wishy-washy energy, trying to balance out your finances. You are really in the energy of, wow, this should have been the other one, right? Did they flip-flop on me? No, somehow your finances is affecting your love life. Two of Pentacles. You may be like trying to balance all kinds of different jobs. You may be so here's what's coming up. You may be so focused on your finances that love is not even on your mind right now. What you're thinking about is working too hard, multiple jobs, need to bring balance between fun in your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget, and in the reverse, it's even worse. Like you're really, like you're way off balance. Your finances, your pentacles, your stability, what you value is thrown off. And to me, it almost feels like I choose not to think about love. Here's the message coming through. They pointed at not for you in their spiritual, energetic way. You don't feel like love is for you. I do think you may have let go released yourself from some toxic relationship. It could have been with a fire sign, but it didn't have to be. But it could have been somebody who was charismatic, somebody who thought was the one, so attractive, magnetic, but in the end, you ended that. It looks like you may have put, wasn't for you. But now you're in the energy of, isn't this interesting? I don't want to talk about love. I got to get my finances in order, Rose. Let's just be clear. But Spirit wants you to move beyond the fear of your finances and get a different perspective about love. So it almost feels like a message of trying to get you to open up, back up to love. Wow, this is amazing. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this. So what is the issue around this Two of Pentacles, this balancing act? You're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul here. The issue is you're looking for financial stability. And isn't it, what's really interesting, air signs, is your career finances reading was about discipline around creating financial stability. Like you're doing it. Like you're not focusing on love here. I want stability. That's what I want, but it's the issue keeping me from finding balance. What is a limitation is your long-term stability, your long-term abundance. This is what's keeping you from love. Isn't that interesting? I'm sorry I keep saying interesting. It's like I'm driving myself crazy, but I'm a little bit taken aback by all these Pentacle cards. Like, I'm not interested in love. I just got to get myself in order. In your conscious placement, you are gaining a new perspective. These are the same card, basically. Finding a new perspective. You're seeing things way differently now around love. You're not going to do what you used to do. This is the second time I've gotten this channel message. You're not going to do what you used to do around love. I've seen the light. I've healed. I know better. And I'm okay with waiting. Like this is the Hangman. I get this energy that you are consciously waiting and you're okay with it. You're consciously sacrificing love right now. Voluntary sacrifice is what this is. Wow. You're sacrificing love because you feel like you've got to focus here. And in the subconscious energy, you're being very. This one says, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. You're very much in your authenticity and your truth. You're standing strong on your path here. You're in alignment. It's like, I'm in alignment, but are you? And that's a good question. You feel like you are being truthful with yourself. Ideas may be coming to you subconsciously. Good ideas may be coming to you subconsciously. How you feel about this central subject of stability and balance, long-term abundance. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped the outcome card. The near future outcome is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the need for self-care in the near future. So, this is fascinating. Queen of Pentacles she needs to take care of herself. She's the queen of taking care of herself. She is there is abundance in her card as well. So it could be that you've been working so hard that they're messaging you to get some rest, to make sure you're taking care of your health, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. I keep pointing at the bunny because the bunny is a significator, right? It's a symbol of abundance. So there's just a gentle, like, please take care of yourself as you are focusing on balancing and getting stability in your finances, as you stand in this, like, space of voluntary stillness, and you're looking on. So your energy around how you feel about this situation is like you're working hard, like you are honing your skills, and you've also learned a lot of lessons. You might even be, there's a little bit of overwork here, like perfectionism in what you're doing. It may even be an indicator that you're not liking what you're doing. It's making you tired. The energy around you, again, another Pentacles card. I told you there are 7 of them here. 7 out of 8, not 10, 11, 12. 7 out of the 12 cards are Pentacle cards. The energy around you is you're managing your resources. You are saving money. You're trying to make smart decisions around money. You're really trying to get a hold of your finances. You're trying to, you're definitely not trying, it's you're doing. Like, I am sacrificing love to focus on my finances, and hopes and fears. I want to do what I love. 3 of Pentacles, create a solid foundation, but I also don't want to compromise what it is I want, what my mission in life is. You want to be paid well for what you do. You want recognition of your work abilities. It says collaborating with others. So hopes and fears are, I hope I can collaborate with others and still do what I love. So without compromise. And then the summary is, this has been a long, hard road, this financial. In our love reading, we are still talking about finances. This is the summary. This has been a long, hard road that may have affected your health. Let me get a card on that. I am going to pull, I'm going to create an extended that pulls 1 card for each sign around money and then around love as a guidance card. What are we not seeing clearly here? Another Pentacles card. Can you freaking believe it? Wow. You got the Queen of Cups. Emotional imbalance, feeling emotionally drained, not feeling like you can share your emotions, that you're probably even too tired to share your emotions. Your intuition may be at risk. So this long journey, this has been, you've worked hard, you've been looking for balance, you need help. This is what you feel like as a summary, this whole situation. And nothing about love. There's not 1 card about love here. Not 1, except for the not for you. I always consider that not a relationship or a situation that's not for you. And none of these are really specifically love cards. You have just been trying, I keep saying trying, but you're doing it. Like, you are seeking to receive what you're worth. But it's been a long journey for you to get to this place of equal give and take. Not only, but believing that you are worth the money you make and demanding it of others. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy, because I really thought, let me get 1 card of guidance for you around this. So what about love, Spirit? What about love? Air signs apparently are voluntarily letting go of love right now in the name of becoming financially stable. What about love? Sun card in the reverse. Wow. that means several things. One, the sun will come out again around love, but you're going to have to open up your heart to it. Wow. Love will be coming, but you are, again, you're like not, it's almost like I'm not, what am I feeling? I'm not ready to look at that sunshine, the Emperor coming in. It's like you're controlling, doing, acting, organizing, creating success for yourself. You're a leader, disciplined. It's like I'm very disciplined around your heart. Has Archangel Michael there, and that he definitely, so Michael is about love, right? For me, Archangel Michael helps you in your love situations. Controlling. It's like I'm not going to let the sun come out. I'm not going to let love come to me until I can. This is what I feel like. I'm not going to let love come to me until I get myself secure and stable monetarily, financially, career. I'm controlling the sun from coming out. The sun's like, I want to come out. And you're like, no, you can't. I don't want love right now. Wow, what is, oh my goodness. Spirit, what action? Wow, they want you to look for joy. Okay, very generic message, but it's needed. Another Pentacle card showing up for you. There's something wanting to come in, but there's a lesson to be learned around tapping into your joy. Like there's a surrender needed. Oof. So many Pentacles cards. That is kind of funny on one hand and not on the other. Archangel Michael wants you to let the sun in. And that is love. Self-love, love for others. And I can tell you, I understand that it's difficult when you are hyper-focused on financial stability, because you definitely are air signs. Almost every one of these cards is a pentacle. What are you not seeing clearly about love? What is it about love that you are not seeing clearly? One more, and then I'm gonna end it. What you're not seeing clearly is the need to leave it, walk away, leave all those things, emotional things that aren't serving you any longer. A need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in your priorities, and leaving home. To move on. Wow, isn't that interesting? To move on from just focusing on finances. Yeah, it looks like you may have a moment that it looks like you may have a tower moment, something that's unexpected come in that brings you some wisdom around finances. So there's gonna be change coming in around love. Maybe you've got a Virgo coming in, maybe you've got a wise. That's very interesting. All right, I'm going to end it there. I was going to do a wild card, but we've already gone almost 50 minutes, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do an extended. So each sign will get a card or two around career, finances, and love. Okay? Thanks for being here, air signs, and we'll see you soon. There'll be a link below to purchase the extended. It's not that much. Go ahead and buy it. Bye now.